Today is February 11th. Today, Desirea Ferris would be 19 years old. The last time anyone saw her was May 1st, 2017. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about the disappearance of Desirea Ferris. She disappeared May 1st, 2017. That day she was with her sister and they were hanging out with two guys, which I will get into that, but they were hanging out with two guys and her sister wanted to go home, and so she got dropped off at home and Desiree went with these two guys. So she was supposed to end up at another friend's house later that night, but she had never made it to that friend's house. I'm gonna tell you guys what I do know and what are the facts of the case. Okay, so there are two guys that have been mainly implicated in being with Desiree last. There's one guy, Robert Keegan, and then another guy, Mark Azola, something like that. They have been implicated as being with Desiree, the last people to have been with her. So I believe what had happened was, because I've heard two different versions, like through my research. I'm really interested in crime stories, guys. But so through my research, I've heard like two different stories. So one was saying that the Robert Keegan guy had picked her up, you know, dropped her off somewhere, and then the Mark Arzola person would pick her up from there, and they drove to a house, a friend's house, no name for this friend. But they were there until around 1:30, and that is when Mark Azola, I'm just gonna call him Mark, that's when he said he saw her leave around 1:30 a.m. So this is getting into like the May 2nd, and he said he saw her get into a truck, a white truck. He saw her get into a white truck at 1:30 a.m. And so now if we back it up, apparently the Robert Keegan guy, he has a Ford 150, no idea what color it is, but yeah, that's the color of the truck that she left in, and he's just known to have a truck. I don't know if it's the same truck, if it's the same color, what matches, maybe he could be off, who knows. But yeah, so that's what's said to have happened. She just left at 1:30. And with missing persons cases, things are always kind of, you know, facts are always kind of skewed. You never know who's actually telling the truth. Like, maybe she never even actually left. But there are some things that, you know, there's proof. So basically she texted her sister around 3 a.m. saying she's coming home. This girl did not run away. She had planned to come home. She texted her sister she was coming home. She like wanted to come home. Her mom's birthday was actually May 2nd. So she and her sister had planned something for their mother. And so she was planning on coming home. Like, there are really not too many signs that point to her running away or having any issues that would cause her to want to run away. And so basically she had texted her sister that, and shortly after that her phone died. And so you know how the cell phone towers, they have pings of, you know, where your location is, it pings off of whatever cell phone tower is closest. So where the closest cell tower that pinged, like the last thing that the police were able to pick up from where she was in like a South Kansas City, which apparently is a very dangerous place, drug ridden, you know, like you wouldn't expect a young girl to be in that place. That was like a red flag. Like, why is she in this dangerous place? And so this girl has been missing ever since then. Like, no one has heard anything but rumors, awful rumors. And so a family friend, a neighbor actually, his name is Spike, he decided to help the family, you know, on his search, because in the area that she was last, you know, known to be, like, she was known to be there because that's where the last time her cell phone went off was in that area. It's a very, you know, scary area, and Spike is someone who was able to go to those areas because, you know, big guy, he was in a motorcycle gang, you know, like no one's gonna really like look at him and, you know, kind of try to start something with him. So he did this for the family. He went into these areas, he talked to people, and he tried to figure out what happened. Like, what happened? I think the family, they think they try to think the best, but you know, deep down they're probably like, okay, something bad happened for her not to, you know, be on her social media, on her phone, contacting anyone. It's been a very long time. So at this point, they just want to find out what happened to her. That's what he was basically trying to do, trying to figure out like, where was she last seen, who was she last seen with. And so from some hidden source, like I did not get any names, I was not able to find that in my research, but phone's ringing. So what Spike was told by some person was that she was last seen in a white truck deceased. So she was dead. And she was in the passenger seat of a white truck. One of her friends, also no name for that person, had driven her there. And people are saying, you know, terrible things like, oh, she died this way, that way. Some people even say that her body was put in a barrel and filled with cement. So they're looking for her still. So I actually ended up going out, and clearly I look very different right now. So I took off all my makeup and everything, but I'm gonna continue the story now. I really do hope that one day they figure out what actually happened to this young girl, because nothing has been concrete. These are all different accounts from different people. You never know who's telling the truth, who's telling a lie. I don't know why someone would tell a lie about a young girl being deceased and, you know, put into a barrel, but you never know the intentions of other people, and so the police are still working on this. Okay guys, so I do plan on continuing this crime series. This is just the first of many more. I'm really interested in missing persons cases, unsolved cases, solved cases sometimes, you know, serial killers, spree killers, things like that. And so if you guys are interested in that stuff, and along with other stuff, I do want to do some kind of other fun YouTube things, so it's not always such a depressing, sad channel. But if you guys are interested in that, keep on watching and hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Stay tuned. Bye guys.